Okay, so, yeah. Contacted YouTube and said, well, what's the problem? And they said, well, you're kind of stupid. I said, well, what are you talking about? Well, all of your videos are like 13 minutes long. I'm sorry. I try to, because I want to kind of be cool. And I really like that sepia tone. I really dig this. I don't know. I learned how to make a video from my brother-in-law, nephew-in-law. Good Lord, I've got nieces that are as old as I am. So I call my brother-in-law, but no, it's my nephew-in-law. So I do these little captures, then I put them into Windows Media or Windows Movie Maker. Anyways, I guess I lose track trying to shove in a bunch of music and all that. Well, hell, I'm just dumb. To the Patriots, let's just tell a little joke before I get started on what I want to talk about. Funny, I made 8 videos today. None of them can I upload. I got to go back in and play with them and make them short enough. And so now I got to keep looking over and watch my time. They're putting a time limit on my words. I hate that. But before we'd give a sit rep or an op rep, we'd always tell a joke, kind of like a good preacher. And one I told to my sister was, you know what is better than winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics? Not being retarded. The funny thing is, she has special need children, and hell, that was funny. And I heard some funny jokes one time. My platoon commander came out one time and told a joke about being retarded. And hell, I love the word. It's just fun for me. I'm sorry. But he came out and told a joke one time before he gave us this bad news where we had to go. And I stood up and said, well, my mom's retarded. And I never forget the look on his face. We're about to go and take care of some serious business, and he was crushed. Well, I think it's funny. I'm sorry. And I am willing to admit, I'm retarded. It tells me, no, you can't upload this because, well, you're retarded. Basically, it's what it says. It's over the time limit. Well, I know that. You know that. I'm sorry. I'm wandering. But, God, I put a lot of heart and soul today into my videos, and then to find out, well, you're just dumb and stupid, you're not going to get to upload these. Anyways. So, I've already explained. I watch the news. I keep MSN on one side, MSN, the mainstream networks, on one side, and my computer over here. And, yeah, I ditched the glasses because, well, it's just not me. I just can't do it. But I'm watching this, and I see stinking Karl Rove. I jumped on Fox for a minute. Are you kidding me? This man has a subpoena from the people we elected. We elected these people in Congress. He has a congressional subpoena. And he's on Fox News laughing and joking with his little baby Huey face. And for all of you who have a little age on you, baby Huey, that's what he looks like. Look at that little punk. You know he wears a diaper. You know he does. Somewhere deep down in him, he's a child molesting little freak show. Come get me, big boys. Come get me for saying that about your boy Karl Rove. I ain't scared of you. But for real, he has a subpoena from the friggin' Congress. The people we paid their salary, he has a friggin' I'm sorry. I do get upset. He has a subpoena from the people that we pay our taxes to. And he's not going to go. He's not going to show up. What the hell is that? For real, what is that? Why is he still on the news? Why is he not behind bars? I just made a video about put everybody on the jury and say no more convictions. Well, for this fool, convict him. Convict that sapsucker. If it were you or I, with a subpoena, we would go to jail. Instantly. That quick. That's how fast we'd be in jail. It'd be like this. Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, please come with us. And as a good patriot, you should go to the door and go, show me your warrant. I'm not opening the door without a warrant. When they plaster that frickin' warrant up to your eye hole or the window next to you, wherever they are, many videos to come about how cops can come to your house. But I'll tell you this much, if they come with a lawful warrant, a truly lawful warrant, we can fight it out. It'd be fun times. Woohoo. But if they have a lawful warrant, and if you're like me in a town where you kind of know most of law enforcement here, we'd have a discussion about it before I'd open that door. But once that door is open to a lawful warrant, lawful being the key word, lawful warrant, remember that, and demand to see a warrant, do not open that door without a warrant. You've got to read it. You've got to read what they are allowed to do. I'm digressing. What the hell is Karl freaking stinking baby Huey Rove doing on Fox News? I watch it almost like I watch a comedy show. I mean, what the hell? This is ridiculous. America cannot demand his immediate incarceration until he is tried because it's obvious he is not willing to give testimony. Now, for you who don't know it, here's what his issue is. He was a part of the Bush administration when Valerie Plame was an issue. Go look it up. I don't have time to get into it. CIA operative. And he's also in trouble for some of the attorney firings. Every administration fires a bunch of attorneys, and I get that, and I'm cool with that. But as far as outing a CIA agent, I got some issues with that. Why? Because her husband, he said, nah, probably not a yellow cake issue. Probably not. I got to look into it. So, he went in and looked into it. Her husband came back, and he had a lot of things to say about this yellow cake that Saddam was looking into. He never bought that crap. It did not come from Africa. Her husband busted the administration's ass. And then they outed her. Do you know what? Do you have any idea what it's like to be an operator and get outed? Yeah, it sucks. She got outed by this administration. Karl Rove was one of the main people behind it. Had she not been in America when she was outed, let's say she was doing her job for the CIA, the fools that they are. Regardless, there are some good people in there. Don't want to get you upset, but yeah, there are some good people. What if she would have been overseas? What if she would have been somewhere doing her job and she got outed? She would have been, well, I'm pretty sure it would have been the terrorist's fault. Man, I'll tell you what, I wanted to make a ton, and I made a ton of videos today about some really good things, but I've lost my daggone mind. I see this nonsense, and it breaks my heart. This is what our country has become. This guy that our tax dollars pay for the people who are saying come and see us, and he won't go see them. Yeah, that's all I got to say. It's killing me. It's killing me. God, all of those great videos I made. I got to go edit them. I got to cut them down. But this one I got to make right now. I'll straight up upload it. Are you kidding me? Arrest that fool. You're federal agents. You're U.S. Marshals. That's your job. Go serve that warrant on his ass. Yeah, I know it's not a warrant. We're gonna get into that kind of discussion. I gotta push this button. I gotta push it. But go serve it. Go serve that subpoena right now. If that doesn't work, issue a warrant by the federal judge. Issue a warrant. U.S. Marshals, go get them. That's your job. You're killing me, people. You're killing me.